This is the Iowa Weather Report for Sunday, December 15th, 2013. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. This is at noon today. We still have northwesterly flow aloft across the area. That's going to bring colder air to the state once again. We have one system and energy departing the east coast, another moving through the Great Lakes. That'll produce a little bit of lake effect snow, showers, and flurries there. And with the northwesterly flow, we got to look off to our north and west, and it looks like another disturbance is going to be moving in our direction with a little bit of snow later in the day today, into tonight, and even into the part of Monday as well that may affect the northern counties of the state. Any accumulations would be a dusting to a half an inch at best. Highs will likely be only in the teens and 20s for highs. And then Tuesday, be about the same, highs in the teens to lower to mid-20s. Any snow will be across the Great Lakes and mainly lake effect snow at that. But then another disturbance will be approaching from the north and west. It doesn't look that organized here even on Wednesday. A little bit of snow across Minnesota and Wisconsin. A little bit of snow activity across Montana and into the Pacific North and West. But then the Gulf begins to open up here on Thursday. And you can see a little bit of possible rain to our south that may move into the state in southern Iowa Thursday as rain, and then the cold air will start to win the battle, and it could change over to a little bit of snow here on Friday. But as we saw yesterday, the model shows it drying up, and most of the snow will be in flurries or light snow, very little accumulation. And then the system moves further away to the south. Temperatures drop probably into around the 20-degree mark, and lows likely in the single digits once again. Some rain across the Gulf Coast. And then the second piece that we talked about yesterday in the discussion, which is much further south. It's across the Rio Grande area, about near Laredo, Texas. And anything that's down there is not going to affect us. It's going to bring some rain, some cold rain across Oklahoma up into maybe as far north as St. Louis, where there could be a wintry mix. Around here, maybe a few clouds and maybe a flurry or two, but not the accumulating snow we're hoping for. Going into the extended period on the 26th, we have a trough and a axis and some shortwave moving through the New England and Mid-Atlantic, and a flow straight out of the north and west once again, and that means fairly cold weather, although most of the deep cold is going to be off to our east, and we still could be in the line for a little bit of light snow or some flurries. Highs likely 20 northeast to maybe 30 southwest. And then at the end of the forecast on the 30th, the flow gets a little more zonal, well, within some range. Upper level features trying to hang back over the desert southwest into northern Mexico. But otherwise it looks fairly warm, at least, but the height level's fairly up or high, so snow across the Great Lakes, rain and mountain snow in the north and west, and maybe moderating temperatures around here. Satellite image from last evening is also fairly quiet outside of the storm system moving along the east coast with some rain, some snow, some thunderstorms, and a few clouds across Canada into the Pacific North and West. Watch 20 map from last evening, we had some winter weather issues across the New England states, wind chill advisory in northern Minnesota and North Dakota, and some high wind warnings in Montana, Wyoming, and Southern California. The QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Thursday evening at 6 o'clock, showing very little around here, probably only a dusting to a half an inch of snow at best. Heaviest will be along the east coast, and that's last night.